So one very common problem I make with this game is I overlook a lot of things, and there are a lot of details and stuff like that I miss. And I think that's part of my problem when it comes to playing this game and even as a content creator for it. But gamers and gamers, what is going on? My name is Tenek127 and welcome back to another Skyforge PlayStation 4 video. And in today's video, I'm giving you guys some live gameplay of some Tarlin Aquafire hard mode. And the reason we're doing this specific dungeon is because, like I said, I overlook a lot of things. And there's a ring I need here that I just forgot all about, and I just never went and grabbed it. So just sit back, relax, enjoy the gameplay, and we're gonna have a little discussion video today. And I've probably redone this video probably 2 or 3 times now. And I'm not gonna lie, the first time I did this video was basically just me snapping on my.com and Alice, because I was really just, mad, fed up, and stuff like that. And the thing is, I really don't want to go that route, and God, I can already see this team really isn't going to be that great. Maybe it's a good thing I'm driving this stupid thing. But, yeah, so, what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about my plans for Skyforge moving forward, because some of my last videos have, opened some eyes, got a lot of attention. And it's even got to the point where I've heard a few of the devs say like the player base isn't dying on Skyforge PS4 and blah blah blah, when I never even made that claim in the first place. I said the player base will die if the problems aren't addressed, and I'm sure that they've heard that from several people, and I'm sure the developers at my.com, Alids, and Obsidian have enough common sense to know that, the things going on with the game are truly messed up and their game will die if they fix them. So, making claims like that is pretty silly. But, I've been learning a lot about these guys and done all kinds of research lately, and one honest tip I want to throw at them is if you can't handle criticism, being a developer probably isn't the best thing, and I mean that in no disrespect, because I was looking at their forums, and about a year ago they were banning every single person off their forum who made a pay-to-win claim. That's a real common thing, and a real common thing said about free-to-play MMOs all the time. And of course, we've lost a guy. Sweet. And these dudes are all, wearing like Season 1 finished elite pieces and stuff like that. Okay, there we go. We got somebody now. Come on, guys. Stop. Don't be pussies. Let's finish this dungeon properly. But worst case scenario, I'll just take out my god form. But yeah. What I was gonna say is these guys don't seem too great with criticism. And then that's another thing that I've looked at too. They really don't have the best reputation either. Now, do these things bother me as a content creator, as someone who wants to support this game? In a way, but it's not going to damper my opinion of the game or make me think any less of it, because I'm the type of guy where I do my own research, I play my own stuff. I don't listen to forums, I don't listen to wikis and stuff like that. Like I told you guys, when I make my guides, they're my strategies. It's not me reading a script from a wiki or whatever YouTuber or player I think has the best guides. No, I make my own legitimate stuff. I don't care how legit the other one works and stuff like that. If I find a strategy that I personally like better or something I personally like better, I use that for my content. That's just how I work. That's just how I roll. That's personally how I do things. I like to be unique. I like to be different. And I'm not going to do that by copying other people's shit. That's just that's how it is. But so after doing my research, looking into things and stuff like that, I made a video a few months ago on and there's a reason I'm telling you guys this story, so don't worry. I made a video a few months ago talking about time splitters on PS4. The free-to-play Time Splitters version that's coming to the game. Well, the video got some attention, reached out, and actually a developer themselves came to comment to clarify that the game wasn't coming on PS4. And you guys are going to see why this is relevant to the story I'm telling in a minute. He told me it's because of the price of the dev kits from bringing something from PC to console. To make a console game, it's nearly $20,000 just for the development kit. That doesn't include the cost of development, the cost of paying employees, other kinds of all kinds of stuff like that. It's $20,000 to develop a game on PlayStation 4. I'm not sure if it's the same, more or less for Xbox One, but for PlayStation 4, that's the price of the dev kit. 20 grand. Now, when I come back and I look at Skyforge and I look at the mistakes that Alad's team and my.com and all them made on PC and stuff like that, and I look at their reputation with games like Alad's Online and stuff like that, which I'm sure the world has come to terms with, if you know anything about them, is and multiple YouTubers have said Alad's Online is a straight pay to win piece of junk from what I'm hearing. From what I can see, what I've read up on and stuff like that. You can literally buy your way through that game, which is terrible, but whatever. So here's where my point comes in. And the main reason I like to give these guys, the benefit of the doubt, faith and hope and all that stuff. This dungeon is just going absolutely terrible. Jesus Christ. Okay. But if these guys go out of their way, with the reputation they have, which isn't the greatest, they make some decent games and stuff like that, but they don't have the best rep. Meaning, they're not making billions and billions off of their games, which is just common sense, when you look at their development style. If I were these devs, I would not be spending $20,000 on a development kit to make the same mistakes over again. That just sounds really, really, really stupid to me. And that's the reason I personally, try and keep faith in these guys and, and support their game. I'm a guy that, likes to give, I'm a man of second chances. I personally, believe in redemption and stuff like that. I believe people, things, and whatever can change for the better. Hell, I actually just had, a situation with that actually happen in my personal life, and I recently had to explain that to somebody. But, with the, with the developers, I personally think, they have a whole different game plan for PlayStation 4. That's one reason I think, the game's a little bit different. Now, if I end up being wrong, I'll just, I'll make a video stating flat out that, I'm wrong, Skyforge didn't go the way I planned, and yada, yada, yada. I have no problem doing that. I've done that with, multiple games. I've done it multiple times. It's a part of life, people grow older, things, stuff changes, it happens, and it's very, very common with, with video games. People get tired of stuff. It's just, it's normal. But, one other reason I haven't uploaded too many videos on this game lately is because the game has honestly just been really, really irritating to me. Besides its issues and stuff like that, besides getting screwed out of my premium that, as you guys can see on the screen, still hasn't been fixed. The game's just been a frustrating mess. And that's honestly, how I've been looking at it lately. And the reason for that is because there's all kinds of, stuff going on. We have people, just carrying guys through distortions left and right, leaving me in dungeons, with people like this that, don't know what they're doing and stuff like that. People getting carried through raids. People are literally just, getting walked through this game. That's another thing, I find really irritating. So, when truly hard content comes out, and mechanics are actually needed and skilled players are needed, and nobody knows how to do it because the whole planet's just been walked through Skyforge, what's going to happen then? What are we going to do? Are we all just going to sit here, twiddling our thumbs, stuck on a certain raid, and going into the Dark Age because, everyone just wanted, to carry every single new player on the game through everything just so they could have the best gear and, shine their edict in the pregame in the game lobbies and stuff like that, but in all reality don't know how a thing about the game or how to play. That's really stupid, and I think, a lot of the concepts of this game are so messed up. Like the text chat thing. That really makes me mad, and the reason it's more frustrated is because distortions are here. We have distortions, which, mind you, you can't queue for. There is no group finder for. So the only way to get a group for distortion is to LFG. Well, in order to LFG in this game, you have to use something else besides the game. Which is stupid. Name one MMO you can't LFG in besides Destiny. And Destiny, to a sense, technically really isn't even an MMO. It's just a big co-op shooter. But, I mean, I guess in a sense it is. But, there's just, there's so many problems that, make this game, so irritating to play. And, like, the thing with my premium is I haven't even harped much on that. Like, I submitted 4 or 5 tickets to my.com or, whoever runs the website. Haven't heard a thing. And I honestly let it go. I got screwed out of 3 months of premium. 2 of those months I actually paid for out of pocket, and I let it go because I wasn't hearing anything. I wasn't getting any kind of response. And to this day, making this video, by the time y'all watch this video, I still haven't. But the game has just been seriously frustrating for me, and it's hard to it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to play it, enjoy it. I still make content and stuff like that for you guys and everything. Like I have 2 guides coming out later on this week or right after the weekend. I have a guide on Berserker and Archer, both launching after this video, so you guys are aware. But the way that they've been going about this game so far is just wrong. But like I said, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I purposely think that the game's just going to be a completely different experience on PS4, or at least that's what I'm hoping. There's a lot of critics and a lot of more aggressive based channels taking a not so kind liking to this game. I don't want to be one of those people. I'm not going to be. But in the end, if I end up quitting this game and not playing it anymore, I do owe you guys a fair explanation. So I will make a video explaining why. And if that causes me to to send some shade, criticism, or whatever you would like to call it towards my.com and Alids, then it's fair play. I mean, everyone sees my videos. They average thousands of views a day. My opinion on this game is clearly known to the public. If you look at, my Twitter, YouTube, the comments on my channel, all that stuff. It's no secret how I'm feeling about this game right now. I love this game. I want this game to work. I want this game to be my main MMO. I think this game has the most unique MMO concept I've ever seen. Like, it's a mixture of science, gods, the concept is really cool. It's like I said in the reviews, it's like Phantasy Star, Destiny, and Final Fantasy 14 all mixed together. It's really cool, the customization, the way it works and everything. But like I said, there's just so many simple things that could be done to fix this game, and it really just looks like that these guys are just twiddling their thumbs saying, soon, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And the thing that pisses me off about that is, right, we're not waiting for a release date anymore. We're out of that stage. We're in the game now. These are actual issues, problems with the game. These are real answers. Like the fact that, Necromancer, Monk, and Witch, Warlock are, all missing, and they just keep screaming, soon. No, guys, those are 3 main classes of the game. The only DLC class in this game, we all know what that is. And like I've made this claim twice now, He's here in the game. I mean, you know, I get it. You know, the class has bugs or whatever, but speak to the community. Speak up. You know, talk. Let them know what's going on. That's all that's all you got to do. You know, I'm not saying, you know, give everyone a release date for, you know, when the classes are going to be here. You may not know when they're going to be done. But making a Twitter post now and then saying, you know, how progress is going and stuff like that, that's not going to kill anybody. And if something like that is under NDA, I don't see why an actual missing piece of the game is under NDA. That's pretty stupid. And if that's the case, you know, if you do things like that, you know, take parts of the game out, and you know, just try and make them seem like they're DLC or something, you're gonna get, you know, that Destiny hate that, you know, that they got. Everyone knows the story with Destiny and how that went, because of, you know, DLC being hiddenly locked in the game and just unlocked with a, you know, a little pass and stuff like that later. I don't want to see, you know, games that I'm passionate about suffer from these problems. And that's why it pains me and kills me, you know, when stuff like this is happening, because, you know, I don't want to give up on Skyforge. I don't plan to. It's not in, you know, it's not in what I want to do. But what's going on with this game right now is making me branch out and, you know, look and consider, you know, other options. Like I said, you guys, I'm gonna you know, I'm gonna finish my line of content, you know, regardless what happens with this game. Like, God, let's say, you know, God forbid, you know, this game dies. You know, it just ends up the way it is on PC. You know, my guides will still be here. You know, my dungeon walkthroughs, tutorials, tips, and all that stuff. None of that stuff's going anywhere. But I just personally think, you know, if this game is going to take a turn for the better, the developers and all of them, you know, community managers, whatever, they all need to, you know, to speak up about it. I'm not saying, you know, tell the world about, you know, new content that's planned for a year from now and stuff like that. I'm not saying do all that. I'm just saying the game's in a really messed up state. Talk to the community about it. That's all I'm saying. One other piece of caution, though, I would like to take, guys, and one thing I do want to tell you is, I do want to make sure I include, you know, other MMOs on my channel. So what I'm going to do is, because I do notice that you guys love my MMO content. Like, I've done RPGs on this channel. I've done shooters. You guys like RPGs. So, you know, RPGs, you know, aren't a you know, a thing I'll disclude. You're not too crazy about shooters. You know, my Call of Duty videos, they did okay, but, you know, I'm probably not going to bring, you know, too much more shooter stuff on this channel, even though, you know, there is something FPS related that I do want to talk about on my channel later on, but I'll save that for a later date. But you guys like MMOs, so, you know, you do know I have Terra coming on my channel in the future. That's you know, no secret by now. I'm sure everyone's aware of that. But let me know in the comments below, would you guys like to see, you know, some Final Fantasy 14 stuff? You know, I can bring my Final Fantasy 14 vlogs back, because I'm really behind in 14, so, you know, I'm not going to have, you know, any of the latest and greatest content with Final Fantasy 14, just so you guys know. But would you like to see Final Fantasy 14? Would y'all like to see me dive back into Neverwinter some and things like that? The only reason I'm saying that is because the way this game is, I just can't play this all the time right now. And, you know, it's sad to say, you know, I can make the guides, I can release guides, you know, I can do tutorials and stuff like that, but I honestly and passionately can't, like, I can't stream this all the time, because, you know, the way the game is, it's just it's hard for me to enjoy it. Like, I love this game. Like I told you guys, I love the concept. I love it for what it is. But these issues and, you know, problems with it, and, you know, the fact that, you know, I'm scared to even spend money on this game right now, it's, you know, it's not comforting. Like, you know, I shouldn't be scared to, you know, to go into PlayStation Store and buy something. Like, you know, let's say I wanted to go pre-order the new Call of Duty right now. I can go pre-order the new Call of Duty confidently with without being nervous. But I'm scared, if I buy, I don't know, 60,000 more Argents and pay my premium up for half a year or something. Who's to say that some dumb bug won't happen and it just won't vanish again? Where's my guarantee for that? Where's my my promise that nothing crazy like that will happen? And these devs, community managers, anything, they've yet to give any type of guarantee of that at all. And that just really really bothers me. But anyway, guys, that's enough. I think I've ranted enough, but I just wanted to let you guys know where I stand with Skyforge. I'm still gonna cover Skyforge. I'm still gonna play Skyforge. I still got Skyforge videos coming. Like I said, guys, there's 2 class guides scheduled for release right now while I'm recording this video. So trust me, there's plenty more Skyforge content coming, but I just want some ideas of stuff like that that you guys would like to see on the channel. Remember, keep in mind I am a PS4 player, so and what I do with my channel is I try to make a home for console MMO players. Nothing against PC. I love you PC guys. Honestly, in my opinion, PC is like the godfathers of gaming. You guys are what inspires consoles and make them the awesome things that they are today. But I just I cover console MMOs, particularly PS4. So guys, like I said, y'all got any ideas of other stuff you'd like to see on the channel? Be sure to comment in the video below. Smash that like button for me. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.